Hello, hello everybody. How y'all doing? I'm just gonna plug you up so you don't you stay charged in there. All right, thank you, Milton, for your help. Hey, Chatan, how are you? So good to see you. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. I feel like I'm a little high. I'll bring you down a little bit, but oh, Chatan is here. Yay! Thank you. So glad you are here. And welcome everyone. There you are. It wants to work. Welcome everyone. I'm just so glad you're here. So glad my sister's here. So yeah, we're gonna be doing what we were supposed to be doing last night. We're gonna get it in and really kind of get these rituals out. Jatan asked this question on our last broadcast. I feel like I'm a little low. Yeah. So she asked this question on our last broadcast. So we're gonna cover it tonight. So there we are. All right, that's better. Are y'all crooked? If y'all crooked, just work with me tonight. All right. So thank you, Milton, for all of your help. Milton helped me set up and send out all the emails. It was awesome. And so I just am grateful for the help. A little bit grateful for the help. This moon energy. Anybody else? Hey, Milton. So glad to see you here. Anybody else been a little shifting, feeling a little shifting going on with this new energy? It's a lot going on. It is what it is. But we are definitely prepared for the journey. So welcome to everyone. Welcome to everyone over on Facebook. So glad you guys are here. I know it's a little late. I did try very hard to come on earlier, but I was listening to another YouTuber talk about having stomach issues. So I kind of had some stomach issues today. So it is what it is, but regardless, we are here, and I am going to we're gonna do what we're gonna do, because I like to keep my promises. Yes, that moon was beautiful last night. It was a beautiful crescent moon. People were taking pictures of it, and it was such a beautiful, glorious moon. And so we're gonna be able to see some amazing things in the sky. They're going to be even, visible for us. The earth is just showing all of her glory, and she is spectacular, and she is beautiful. Hello, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie, how are you doing, sweetie? Looking cute over there. Love you. Just so glad you guys are here, and everyone who's here, those of you who've joined me in the chat, thank you for being here. Those of you who are over on Facebook, I appreciate you and thank you as well. If you over on Facebook, I don't know what's going on with the system, but if you are over on Facebook, please come over if you'd like to join the conversation, and for me to be able to see your chat, please come over to YouTube, and I can actually see your comments, because it's something that's going on where the comments for some reason are not syncing up. And so, yes. So if you are over there on Facebook, I appreciate you. I bless you. I thank you so much. But if you'd like to come on over to YouTube, that's great. So a lot of moon energy. The moon was beautiful last night. Beautiful day today, cold, but beautiful still. And just a lot of beautiful, amazing things that are happening. And it is, absolutely glorious. Well, you guys, please share. Please go ahead and share everywhere. We've done a bit of sharing before we came, and I know it's late, but people will get a chance to see it tomorrow. And so that would be awesome. But please share, please share. It's Christmas week, so I know kids are out of school, people are out of school, people are still up late. And I just would appreciate that so much. All right, I'm Synolve, in case anyone doesn't know, you're new to me. I welcome. I appreciate you. I love you. Welcome to this space. Welcome to this new energy. So, we've been talking about for the last couple of days, it's like it's everywhere, right? You just can't get away from these beautiful, amazing things that are happening. And so so many beautiful things are, are going on, and it's kind of hard. And so we here are doing some amazing things with Craft Organization. If you'd like to Cash App, you can donate. We're doing baskets, and we are feeding people who are hungry. Also, we are helping to repatriate people home. That's definitely our goal for 2021. And thank you to Jatan for the donation of masks. That will help, because we will put those masks inside of the baskets, and our volunteers also receive a mask. That would be awesome. And so just thank you to all of you who have just provided a donation for my birthday. I just really appreciate all of you for everything that you do. Hey, hello, Brenda. Thank you so much, sis. It's so good to see you. I love you. This is my sister from schoolmate from Bates, Mississippi. So I just appreciate you so much. Blind Guy, his wife are there. We are in YouTube ready for you. And we got yes, hit the like button, y'all. Go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you to Jatan and to Stephanie and to Blind Guy and his wife. Thank you all for your donations, and so many others. And thank you. Brenda took the class, and that was a blessing to us, the class that I did. And so I'm just really grateful, right? I'm really grateful for this moment, really grateful for all of the support that I'm receiving in this moment, because this is why we're here, right? So we're here to arise and align. And so I'm sharing rituals to align your energy with the grand conjunction with the age of Aquarius, and also providing this bonus content on the new moon rituals for the new moon that's in Sagittarius. There is a cold moon that's coming on the 29th. And so we'll talk about the cold moon that's coming on the 29th in a later broadcast, but you can also refer back to this video because a lot of, the rituals are going to be very similar, although there's going to be some, different content that we'll be sharing specifically around, around this new moon that's coming up. And so what's happening, right? What's happening? So many amazing things are happening. I'm going to share some affiliate links also that I didn't get a chance to do, but I'm going to share some affiliate links also. So please be sure to do that. Be sure to come back and check back on this broadcast so you can see those links as well. And so I hope you guys are ready for the new moon. I hope you are ready for all of the amazing things that are happening. It is just a beautiful time, a beautiful space that's going on. And so we just have to really be cognizant and aware, those of us who are awake. And sometimes I know you feel alone. Let me just say this at the beginning. I had a little allergy stuff going on, so sorry guys, but I know that sometimes it can really feel like, you're alone in this moment, and it can really feel like you may be the only one in your family or the only one around you who is really in this space of, of new thought or embracing some of the things that you're embracing around the moon, which are really old things, right? They're not new at all. They're very old, as old as the earth has been here. And so I know that this is not necessarily easy for some of you. So I applaud you. I really do. I applaud you for taking this journey and for believing and listening to your own spirit, because it's not easy, right? To be here in this space and to really, embrace something new and embrace this new life that we have. And so, in this new opportunity to have new thoughts, to look at the world in different ways. Many of us, have come out of Christianity, and we've done so many other things. And so it can be difficult. So I just want to take this moment, to applaud you, to let you know that you're not alone, that there are so many other people, as you see here, who believe just as you believe, who are reaching for something new, who are following their spirit and their heart within. And as we go more into this age, into this new season, this is going to be extremely important, right? I love you too, Brenda. Thank you. Yes, welcome, Brenda, to the YouTube family. Welcome, right? Great here. Great to see you here hanging in these streets with Jatan Bailey. What? Mama Jatan is in the house. Queen is here along with Blind Guy, his wife. All right. Yes. Island, girl next door, Bahamian cuisine. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey, lady, I pray that all is well. All is well, sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. All is well. Well, let's hop on into it. So, December has been a glorious month, right? There was a new moon, right? Or basically in the form of a total eclipse. And it was at 23 degrees Sagittarius on my birthday, no less. All right, birthday behavior still in effect. What? Yes. And that happened on December the 14th at 8:17 a.m. right, Pacific. And so we are welcoming this new total solar eclipse. We're still fuming off of this solar eclipse kind of energy. And now, and that solar eclipse was in Sagittarius. All of this is beautiful because it's I'm Sagittarius. Come on, Sagittarius in the house. But, Sagittarius points, they're visionaries. Sagittarius is right in line with this age of Aquarius because they really kind of come together. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful time having visions, having, coming outside, raising your consciousness, raising your vibrations, coming outside of these old behaviors, old tendencies, old ideologies. All of that is very important, and very important about what it is, that we're doing in this season. So there are so many positive things, right, that have been happening as a part of the glow, as part of the that eclipse. So let me talk about the moon energy. And the moon energy can last from 3 days to a month. It can last even, for several months. And so when, it's energy that we have, I've talked about this before if you've been on broadcast with me. So the Farmer's Almanac is very important to our people, especially as agricultural people, because we use the moon cycles to plant and to harvest and when to sow, right? And so this is very important. And so there was a super powerful, right, thing. So all of this is ushering in this age of Aquarius. It's coming in with a bang, coming in with the super eclipse, and then the meteor shower, like the heavens. If we're not out having the parades and having firecrackers, the skies are doing it for us. Yesterday, there was this beautiful, beautiful crescent moon. It was absolutely glorious. And Tom mentioned that. And so the heavens, right, are telling their story. And so there's a lot of things about the super, about a total moon eclipse. Now I'm going to get to the Great Conjunction, so hang on, y'all. Many positive aspects of the eclipse. It can bring freshness, magic, right, laughter, and it can bring play and enjoyable communication. So we have to tap into those things, pull those energies into our own lives, and you can still do that. Pull those energies of freshness, of magic, right, of laughter, play, and enjoyable communication. You can bring those things into your life now. And so so there were so many beautiful things that were happening. And then I said on the 29th, you're going to have, you're going to have this cold moon. So many beautiful things are aligning and they are happening. All right. So now, so we have this, beautiful, wonderful thing that is coming, and it is this great conjunction. And so I talked about it the other day. And so one of the things that I want to tell you about that's very important to share about the Great Conjunction is that it's gonna depend what you believe about the Great Conjunction and when it is happening. For some astrologers, they believe that it is happening. It's not going to happen until March of 2021. Now, I follow another group of astrologers that follow the Mayan calendar. All right. So now, if you're on the Mayan calendar with me, and it doesn't matter, it's because it's gonna be coming, whether we want it to happen or not. It's coming, whether when it's coming, it's coming, right? And it's already here because they're shifting and aligning, and that's really having impact on our bodies. It's having impact on a lot of different things. If you felt nauseated, if you feel, if you've had headaches, and these are also symptoms of ascension. If you're ascending, coming into higher frequencies, dreaming. A lot of people are dreaming, having really deep, elaborate dreams that are playing almost like movies. You're seeing a lot of miracles in this time. In your own personal life, things are coming together. They may look like chaos in the moment, but in reality, what they're doing is they're shifting, and the prayers that you've been hearing are coming to place. All of this, right? The Mayans already predicted this. So the Mayans literally thought the world was going to end at a specific time, and astrologers trying to understand, scientists trying to understand this date and the codes of the Mayan calendar, they thought that it was 2012. Some even thought it was 2000, right? Year 2000. But in actuality, they now believe that it's mathematically correct that this is the year. 2020 is the year of the age of Aquarius. And specifically, they believe that the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter is not only ushering in or on the cusp of this new age of Aquarius, but it is the actual date of the beginning of this new age. All right, so I wanted to clarify that because I know there were some questions that came up about that in the last video and in our time of sharing together. And I think I talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the video, but I wanted to really go in depth and so we're all here, right? It's going to depend on the scientists. It's going to depend on their calculations. It's going to depend on what, what scientist or historian, researcher, astrologer that they follow, right? So, and to that credit, you do understand the gift of the Magi, right? So there were many Magi, right, who were doing many different calculations, right? Old astronomers were doing many different calculations. And so you have the same thing is happening today, right? You're having many different, this is my favorite one. Why he needs to know, I don't know. Yes, I got this at a yard sale. It was 25 cents. Don't worry about that, y'all. But anyway, so these are my Magi. I need to take that. I mean, it's worrying me. Let me go ahead and take that off. Y'all know I am. All right, so here you go, the Magi. So these are astrologers, right? And so we're getting this gift of astrology coming into this new age where we are now, once again, the astrologers that sought out the Christ, the astrologers that really sought out this beautiful star. Many people believe that the star that you're seeing, the star of Bethlehem that you're going to see in the sky tomorrow, is actually the same star that is actually Saturn and Pluto. Sorry about that, guys. It's actually Saturn and Jupiter coming together. That's what they believe. That's that huge star. That because these two largest planets are in the solar system, right? In our solar system are Jupiter and Saturn, that they're coming together and they're making this brilliant star, right? They're aligning, coming together, making this brilliant star that's going to shine even brighter. And so that's what they, that's what they believe, that same star that you saw, or that the ancient ones saw, right, on in the Star of Bethlehem, is actually the same star. So there are going to be some amazing things that are going to happen. There's some changes and shifts of religion, which you're already seeing people leave religion and come over, right, to or return really to more. If you hear that noise, I live down the street from a fire department, so it is what it is. But they're coming. We're going back, returning to ancient wisdom, right? Scientists and astrology were put on the back burner as if they were crazy. But look, NASA, what really has happened is that NASA is controlling all of this information. You go to the NASA website, you'll find all of this information about the moons, about Jupiter, about the Great Conjunction. They are now the authority where religious, right, sacred, spiritual, conscious people were the keepers of this knowledge. That knowledge has now been stolen. So now it's coming back. It's coming back to us. All right. So there you are. And so we can certainly understand, right, that we could possibly be in this new age right now, because they're moving. It's like saying, this is how I, I was talking to my husband about it, and I was talking to him and I was saying, well, it's kind of like saying that a woman is pregnant. She's right. She's so the baby literally is already here. You're 9 months pregnant. That baby is already, that baby, you're pregnant with that baby. And so you're just waiting on the birth of it. But it's been growing. Women, you understand this. Dads who, those of you who had children, dads, you understand this. That baby is literally growing each and every day. So you're already pregnant with this purpose, this baby, right, that's coming. And that's the way Aquarius and Jupiter are, right? Think of it also in another way. You're on a trip, right? So you're on this trip and you're in the plane and you're headed to Africa, right? So you're on this trip, you're on the plane, you're headed to South Africa or Ghana or the Gambia, Tanzania, any of those, Zambia, any of those beautiful places, right? And so you're moving and you're going, you're in transit. Well, think of that Saturn and Jupiter are in transit, and as they're moving, they're still having an impact on us, right? And the brilliance of it is still going to shine in our lives, and it's still going to have a real impact even as they're moving. They're going to come to the place where they are 0 degrees apart, literally even less than this, 0.1 degrees, closest that they've been since 1623. It's amazing, right? And so we're already seeing this, right? This world event or upheavals. The mass one has appeared in 2020. You have a president in the office that's trying to hold on to his power. And so what's happening is these dominant structures of the old, because last time that there was a great conjunction of this kind, it happened in an earth sign. This time it's going to happen in an air sign. It's going to happen in Aquarius, sorry. It's going to happen in Aquarius and an air sign. So literally it's going to be lifting off or lifting up our consciousness, our belief systems, pulling those things away. It's going to be pulling and unveiling the mask away of everything we've thought and we have previously believed, right? And so this great, this great conjunction, this grand conjunction, these two planets, are the largest in our solar system. And so Jupiter represents the broadening of horizons and freedom, while Saturn represents strict boundaries and control. Think about Neo in the Matrix, right? Neo being Jupiter and Agent Smith representing Saturn. Those two are coming, they're coming together, right? They're coming together. They're going to be so close. And so now it's in this history that, as you see, just like in in the 1600s, you see the Magna Carta was written. You saw so many different things happen. And so Neo is the ultimate representation of the age of Aquarius. Now, so Morpheus and Neo, think of Morpheus and Neo as being, as being Jupiter, right? And so this Morpheus, right, mix and Neo mix is the ultimate representation of the age of Aquarius. So you have so many going on. You have those two joining together, okay? And you have the age of Aquarius. And so you get a new age every 200 years, right? Every 200 years, you get a new age. And so many glorious, amazing things are happening. The age of wisdom, the age of consciousness, all of these different things. So This is such a prestigious event, because it's been, over 400 years. It's been since, and depending on who you talk to, it's been, 1623 since they met, since Jupiter and Saturn met. And then, of course, you have the age of Aquarius. We're coming out of a different, be coming out of this old age into this new age. All right. So, so many beautiful things are happening. And you're going to see this different focus. So when we talk about rituals, what we really want to concentrate on, especially whether it's a new moon, it's welcoming in the new energy, whether it's this great conjunction that is upon us, right, with Jupiter and Saturn. We focused in the last age on things, right, on creating things, on building wealth, on creating things by any means necessary, right? And so there was this, the only way to gain significance or to become, elite, or to become wealthy, or I'm sorry, to become well recognized or popular, to have fame, all of those things was through building materialism, how big your house was, how big your car was. It was through wealth. It was through all of those material systems. And so we're moving out of those systems. And the old system, the old age, the old world order, we've been talking about all those, you've been hearing about all those things. These people have been, organizations were also stagnant in mediocrity. They don't want to change, right? It's like shifting the Titanic. They were stagnant in bias, right? So we saw just racism come up to the forefront. You saw all these things, cowboys and the caves, you've seen all that coming up, rise to the forefront, and the masks are being pulled away from our eyes. Well, that's because of the age of Aquarius. That's because of, this movement of Saturn and Jupiter. That's because we are moving into a new age. And so as these two planets are shifting and moving, what's happening? Things are being revealed, because whenever they moved, like I'm moving my hand literally, right? And what do you see behind me? You see my water bearer and the elephant, right? As I'm moving, right? I'm moving this planet. So now as I'm moving and shifting, you see love right behind me. You see what I mean? So as these things are shifting, so above, so below, things are happening in the earth, and things are being unveiled. And so that's what's happening. We're seeing laziness being unveiled, and just the plain I don't careness. This system that doesn't want healthcare for all, this system that doesn't want better schools for all, this system that doesn't mind that we're having long lines of people who are hungry and who need food, this system that doesn't want, it's more concentrated on a vaccine than they are a cure. Come on, somebody. I'm preaching in the South, and I'm preaching better than y'all clapping. I just had to say that. Anyway, I'm just joking. I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all clapping no way. But I'm just saying. So, all these things, right? This system, right? So we've been more concentrated on a vax than we have on a cure. I want you to concentrate. We're looking at cancer. What do you look for? A cure. How many of you seen the Susan G. whatever foundation? They're focused on a cure. They're not focused on a vax, right? All this stuff going on. And so you have this system, and so it needs whistleblowers and watchdog organizations. So you've seen this turning, right? And just turn and complete turn on and outing the whistleblowers. The president was trying to out the whistleblowers earlier this year, and outing watchdog, to get rid of all the watchdog organizations who were looking at everything from campaign finances to the way that the immigrants were being treated when they were being held against their will in cages. Everything. Right? Everything. Nothing is being hidden, right? It's this magic, right? That's really going on. This magic that's going on. So nothing's being hidden, right? So above, so below. Nothing is hidden. Nothing can be hidden. Everything must be revealed. Everything must come to the open, and people must change. People have now a choice of how they will be and how they will open themselves. All right. So this new era is going to bring, as we're already seeing in 2020, this is why people are, and scientists also were looking at, when you do astrology, not only do you look at the numbers, but you look at a whole wide panoramic holistic view. All right. You're looking at everything from what's going on politically and socially, and you're going back in history to see, well, what was happening politically and socially during the time of the Great Conjunction, during the time of this shifting into new age. And they're seeing a lot of similarities between what is happening in 2020 and what's happening and what has happened in past age and in past conjunctions. Are y'all with me? If y'all are with me, let me know. If y'all are with me, hey Jackie. If y'all are, hey Bijou Noor, hello. Donnie, thank you so much. Hello everyone. Just thank you so much. Thank you, Janice, for being here. Hello, I love you hearing your headpiece, gorgeous. Thank you, girl. Girl. You look, this is birthday behavior, but I think I'm going to continue because I talk about your inner crown. This is that time to open the inner crown and that inner wisdom from within. We're going to talk about that. We're about to get into the rituals, y'all, but talk about it. And I was sitting here, it's so funny. I was sitting here talking to hubby. I was saying, I don't have a crown. I'm sitting here talking about crowns, and I don't even have a crown to wear. And I was like, you know what, girl, you got all them necklaces that you don't wear because you can only wear one at a time. So whip my hair back and forth, whip these necklaces, honey, and do what you got to do. Yeah, and bring out your inner crown and let it shine, honey. Do what you do. Let it make it do what it do. This is the season that we are in, the beauty that is upon us, y'all. Because honey, we be out here in these streets, y'all. You hear me? We be out here in these streets, girl. Jatan, we be out here in these streets, and so we got to use what the Most High gave us. Look, we are a people who have creativity within us, and so look, honey, this is a belt, y'all, but don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I use me some E6000, honey, and we make it do what we do, y'all. I'm just saying. So, Donnie, peace and power and love, unity to my A1 family. Yes, A1 in the house. Stephanie says, my son started some seeds today. We repotted plants, transplanted, and propagated pieces. Yes, this is a sign. This is a season to do beautiful and amazing things. Welcome, everyone. Brian got his wife, Jachan, Island Next Door, Brenda, Stephanie, Milton, Sanaa, peace, fam. Thank you, Donnie. And if you see this beautiful symbol by Donnie's name, it's a sideways S, because we get superpowers tonight, honey. What's your superpower going to be? Y'all tell me in the below what your superpower. I already got my Wonder Woman. I am Black woman, honey. Yes, that's my superpower. So y'all go ahead and drop what your superpower is, because we getting this download. We getting this down. Look, Black Twitter and YouTube and Facebook have been on Instagram. Have been on this superpower. We get these superpowers tonight. I'm just saying, we are getting the superpower. It's enlightenment and it's peace and it's love. But if you want to be amazing supporter of the channel, you can be by hitting that join button. Just hit it right over there to your left. Hit it right down, and you too can be like Johnny. Johnny must be talking about me. I had a friend named Johnny. Hubby and I have a friend named Johnny. But where you see Donnie's symbol right there, just you can be a member, and you can also be a member by sending a gift also on PayPal as well. So yes, thank you. And don't forget, this month we are supporting Craft Organization. As always, we're refeeding and we are bringing light and love to our people, blankets and food, and we are bringing so many wonderful things. So all you have to do is just Cash App Craft Organization. You can also PayPal Craft Organization as well, as you see below. All right, but I'd love to have you guys as a member of this channel. You do get behind the scenes content that other people just don't get, and so I would love to have you here on this channel with me. All right. Now, Milton, thank you so much, Milton, for all your hard work. I said that earlier today. I appreciate you. Milton said hello to Donnie, hello to everyone. Milton's just a great supporter, and I run all of this content through him, by him, and yeah, we really have just a good time talking about everything and sharing with all of you. You are our family. You are our church. We love you. All right, peace and chicken, honey, peace and chicken grease, John, Donnie. What? Sister Collier is in the building. What? Been preparing for the solstice when I found myself reverting back to the old relationship I had with Christmas. What? Break it, honey. Break it. Go ahead. You know, with all the rush, etc., I had to remind myself of this new relating. And we let go of Christmas last year officially. We had, and honey baby. But so I understand. And I almost was talking about Christmas gifts this year, and I had to really part with myself in my mind, kind of like, who is that talking? It's good to ask yourself those questions when you hear those thoughts come up, because sometimes it's not even you, it's just the old programming that doesn't want to die. Who's talking? Who's thinking about Christmas? Who's saying that, right? Is it the media and the TV show and the commercials that I'm watching, or all the Hallmark movies and Netflix Christmas movies, all that? What's talking here? Is it me? Is it my ego? Or is it my internal form of programming? So sometimes it's not even us, right? So we have to prepare, like our mothers and fathers and ancestors, right? I'm saying mothers and fathers in the sense of ancestors prepared years ago, and to welcome the bountifulness of this season as things are resting. This is a natural season to rest. I talked about that. I've been fighting hibernation. But this is a natural time to rest, right? And to allow the ground to rest, allow yourself to rest, depending on where you are. Now, if you're in Florida and all those other places, beautiful tropical places where you can grow, Africa, you can grow all year round. Look, honey, don't worry about that. But in these cold places, it's time to rest, right? Time to rest. I have to do it all in one day, right? And so we're having a lot that we have to do. And we have these busy lives, all of these things, and so now we can begin to rest. And so, greetings and blessings, Sanal and Milton and family. Thank you so much, sweetie. Jackie, the queen, is here. We appreciate you, sis, so much. Hello, Jackie C. Right? Beautiful things. Brand new day where we can relax and just focus, right? Honey, focus on me. What? This is the day. This is a time. This is a season to focus on ourselves, to bring it back, right? To within ourselves, and to focus our spirits. And so we're going to talk about those rituals, y'all. We're going to get through a few comments. Step by step, your attention is what matters, setting those intentions. We're going to talk about that, setting some intentions. Nice to see you, Jackie. Abby A in the building. Wow. Beautiful things. Wow, it's the same star. It's the same star, right? Yes, one of my favorite movies, right? So many beautiful things. Hello, Bijou Noir. Hello. Hey, Bijou Noir. So glad to see you, sis. Looking beautiful. I saw your story right before I was coming on. I didn't get a chance to see you send you any hearts, Bijou, but I just wanted you to know, sis, Gina, how cute that was. I just thought it, not the queen, right? Just so beautiful. So I saw your story on Facebook. It's awesome, y'all. Hello, everyone. Yes, so many good things. Yes, materialism has been the order of the day, and this euro has been its master. And so now we're coming out of that into something else. Senegal has controlled the virus out, right? And because people listen to the leaders, the religious leaders, and have respect for one another, right? Beautiful. Absolutely. Right. This is what we're doing, right? We're in this. Yes. Claps, honey. Yes, honey. Claps. Right. Peace and you're right. We're in this new season, peace and light, and where we are. Look, honey, this is my word right here. Unbothered. We are unbothered, right? Unbothered. Yes, we are. Janice, how are you? Yes, honey. Yes, honey. It's a crown. It's a necklace. It's a belt. It can do what I needed to do, honey. Yeah, this is us. This is who we are. This is us. And I'm in this season, honey, being me. What? Being me in the season. Look, all you need. I'm trying to find my, here you go, child, because I keep it close. I keeps it close. Right. You look, what you cannot do with some electrical tape, honey. What's that black tape called? That electrical tape and some gems, honey. All you need is some. I keep this. This is magic. This stuff is magic. And look, a little 6,000 magic. What you said? They talk about magic, honey. We are the magic, honey, baby. We bring the magic, right? We are genius. I'm just saying, we genius. Jatan, no, she's a seamstress, a master seamstress and designer. Yes, she is. Yes. You do, LOL. Okay, he knows, because I will take stuff apart. I will take stuff apart and make stuff and repaint stuff and repurpose stuff. Look, got my queen all dolled up. My meditation queen. She's a queen. I'm just saying. Look, I glued a head on top. I'm just saying. So when I see her, it brings out my royalty. This is who we are. This is who we are, y'all. You better get you some E6,000. I'm just saying, and make your own crown. Make your own crown. We are with you. Thank you, hubby. Thank you. Yes, we are with you. Where I'm from, they say change, or you must, and you will, honey. You will. I mean, it is. It's the truth. Yes, we are with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. All right. My superpower, I use my third eye to see through all our pain and show beauty within you. Oh, that's a beautiful superpower. Who else? Let these superpowers arise, baby. Yes, Jatan. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Let these island girl next door. I don't know if she's typing or not, but I know that's food over there. I'm trying to get to the Bahamas. Ooh, yes. Use these superpowers, right? Stephanie, Queen, my superpower, unraveling things, right? Piecing the missing puzzles together. I've been on a mission. All right, and she's talking Milton's language now. She's on a mission to reunite my extended family through Ancestry.com, Facebook. I will reconnect to motherland. Yes, that's our superpower. The motherland is our superpower in this season. Let me see what this one is. Girl, clutch your pearls, yes. Look, make your own. Look, honey, make your own crown. What you say, if you don't do nothing but put your hair up and do a puff, make your own crown. Don't let anybody tell you. We're in this season, we make our own crown. We're in this season where nobody tells us how it's supposed to go, honey. We make it go. And we, truth be told, we've been ruling fashion. We've been ruling music. We've been ruling entertainment. We have been ruling science. That's why they got you, honey. That's why they stole you. You really want to know the truth, because we have been ruling, reigning for a very long time, right? And so it's just this season, right, that we have been ruling and we have been reigning. All right, what's going on with the broadcast? Looking for the phone. Hey, Milton, I need your help. We're looking for the phone. Am I coming back? Am I coming back? There I am. I'm back, y'all. So we have been ruling and reigning for a very long time. I think I figured out what the problem is. What's happening is you cannot. This is why I was saying, everybody, if you can, come on over to Facebook. I just tried to click on Facebook to see if there were any messages. And that's how y'all went out. So now we know. Okay, now we know. Figured that out. We figured that out. All right, cool. All right, so let me see. You guys always have the best comments over on Facebook. So I'm loving this. Thank you guys. And if you can, just button Laveda. I'm doing self-care today, honey. Yes, Laveda. Thank you. I love that. Hope everyone is doing lovely this evening. I will put your comments on, but I have to not able to do that. But if you come on to Facebook, I come on to YouTube, I can put your comments on the screen. Milton, hello, everyone. Laveda, hello. All right. Loving these comments, y'all. Loving these comments. Thank you. Thank you so much over on Facebook and everybody for joining me. All right. All right, so here we are, right? Here we are. Let's go back and let's get into these rituals. All right, so now, all right, rituals. Are y'all ready? Okay. This new year will bring a disruption to all of this, right? everything. It's going to bring a disruption to, it's going to end a lot of the stereotypes, the archetypes, right? The structures that were shining stars of this old system. And it's not going to want to die. One of the major archetypes and stereotypes of this whole system, just a replica, if you want to see something that is truly a representation of this old system, look at Trump. Yes, he is a replica of the old system, of the old guard that wants to come back from the 1600s and wants to create chaos and wants to bring back racism and bring back all of these things, honey. But the new age ain't having it. You won't have it. This is why you're ending. People got the light bulb went off, right? Like it did back in the 60s to say, no more to police brutality. We're not going to have it anymore. We're going to derail, unravel, do whatever we must to bring these systems down. If you don't bring them down, honey, we just out. What? Jatan, you know what I'm talking about. We out. We just out, right? Blind guy and his wife, we know what we're talking about. We're just out. We're not fixing to put up with this anymore. Miss me with that one, right? And so a lot of people are feeling that it's not just us, right? It's not just us. There are other people who are leaving and going to other places, other countries as well, because they're fed up with the materialism, fed up with hypocrisy, fed up with all of the things that are going on. It's no more. You can't live in peace. The rent is too high. You hear me? You understand what I'm saying? You pay all these taxes, and then what? You go and miss one day, you will have paid $100,000, paid your house off, done all this. People are tired of working to the bone, 60, 80 hours, and not getting anything out of it in return. People are tired. They are tired. Do you hear me? They are tired. And they're saying no more, right? And so now, the new age is here, but it's gonna. I want to just take this moment to warn you and to let you know that just because this new age of consciousness is coming, baby, you still where you are, sir, madam, king, queen. You're still you're still ahead of the class. You're still, on the, you're still a genius in this moment because you've already come over to the light side. You hear me? You've already awoken. You've already arisen. You've already done the work, right? And are doing this work. You're already seeing through the matrix, right? Remember Neo. You already took the pill. You woke up and you looking around like, dang, they still asleep. Why y'all still asleep? Rip Van Winkle, you were supposed to sleep for 100 years. You've been asleep 400 years. It's time to awaken. It's time to arise. So you're going to still see chaos and structures sort of moving and being very, upset and being very, trying to hold on to you and keep you and pull you back, suck you back into Christmas, suck you back into their old ways and old systems, right? You're going to still even have family members and family issues or things that crop. I'm not promising anything negative on you. So I wish you all well, like I wish myself well, right? But we know what happens. As soon as you decide you're going to get your life right. Perfect example. I'm not a real drinker, but what I heard, right? What I heard is as soon as you tell your friends you're going to stop drinking, you're going to clean up your house and you getting all the whiskey bottles out, you're going to stop doing drugs. I know my mom suffered from, drug addiction. She had schizophrenia. I understand this. So I've lived through this through watching my mom and watching my dad. My dad had issues with alcohol. So I've watched this, right? So soon as you and my dad became a preacher in his later life. And so soon as you start clearing out all the alcohol bottles, you start cleaning your life out, you start telling all the women you were dating or whatever, I ain't finna do that no more. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be a womanizer anymore. You're not gonna be, saying all this stuff you're doing. As soon as you say, Tell your girlfriends, I'm not gonna go shopping anymore. I do know for myself. I'm gonna stop thrifting because we saving to go to Africa. You start losing friends and people start getting kind of crabby and people start getting a little ugly with you and you don't get invited to the little masked parties, you know, that they having no more because you know, but she ain't gonna buy nothing. She show lane because she going to Africa. She ain't buying a thing. She gonna take this glue and make a crown and make it do what it do. And I already got the glue at the house, honey, so I ain't even got to go out nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Those old systems, right? Girl, you don't shop no more. You don't do no more. You going to Africa? What you going to Africa? You gonna hear all that. Oh, you don't go to church no more? Oh, what you you think you know everything, what you is, right? You gonna hear all that. You gonna hear all that stuff because you're coming into yourself. And so just think of that. It's going to happen socially and politically. You're going to have this stuff crop up, even within yourself. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? You're doing you, boo. Stay on the path. I'm just telling you, stay on the path no matter what you see. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to put a timestamp on this. All right, so welcome. You're going to be able to welcome and in order to welcome in this new shift, these are some of the things you're going to need to do. All right. Milton has a great video, by the way. Milton's in there in the chat, and he talks about changing your mindset. So number one, you're going to have to let go of old negative limiting beliefs. You have to change your mindset. That's the season. Okay. There's no way around it. You can't have an old thought and be into old ways and habits. And right, like I'm going to Africa, right? It's a new thought for me, right? It's a new desire, new intention that I'm setting. And so if I'm going to Africa, what I gotta let go of shopping and thrifting all the time. Girl, I got a whole thrift group on Facebook called Thrift Queens. Definitely know. And we was thrifting. We was, honey, what? We was, in fact, this shirt I got on was thrifted. Girl, the belt was thrifted. Y'all, I'm just saying. Most of my jewelry was thrifted. Just tell the truth. And the earrings, because they're old. These are very old earrings. I don't know if y'all can see these. They're antiques. I love these because the ancestors are with us today. So, yeah. But I couldn't keep doing that. So I had to let go of. I'm just talking about me. I'm just telling my story. Yes, I had to let go of old negative limiting beliefs. So those things were, I felt like shopping and spending all my money and being in consumerism, being in this food, in this capitalistic system. Girl, honey, baby, boo, sir, look, I felt like that was negative because it kept you in debt. It kept you bound. You just whip out this credit card don't work. You just whip out the other one. Well, I got $2 on this one. I got $20 on this one. I got $5 on this one. Right? I'm finna go shopping. I got $5. I'm finna go to the Dollar Tree. That's how we do. Don't need nothing. I ain't even opened the last stuff. You got bags. Those limiting things, right? Those old mindsets, those old ways, right? Old negative beliefs, religion, things that keep us bound. Religion that keeps us bound. Right? Because how you going? You believe what you won't believe. And if anyone's still a Christian, just know I love you. So, but I'm just going to say this about Christianity and what became a problem for me. Still in number one, letting go. So if you're taking notes, guys, letting go of old limiting beliefs, okay? Hope you're taking your notes. Get your notes open, right? And so I use my notebooks. In fact, the notes for this video are in this book. And so, right, so you're letting go of the old limiting beliefs. It was hard for me. I'm just going to say me. It may not be nobody else, but it was real hard for me to continue to read the Bible. And it says in there, slaves obey your masters. I don't care how you redo that scripture. I don't care what you say about it. I don't care what you say. I had a hard time. And that was the breaking point for me. It was like, I'm going to need to loose this relationship with this word that they have pasted in together from Egypt and from all of Africa, right? The story of Isis and Osiris, and I've talked about this in other videos. So I need to release that, right? Because I can't keep that and hold on to my life as a Black person and living in this world and living my life, right? I'm always, by that definition, I'm always a slave to someone else. I always have to bow, and I always have to step over to the side of the court. I got to follow Jim Crow laws for the rest of my life. I always have to be subservient. I have to be second. I have to be less than. Not in these crowns. We ain't about to do that, honey. So I had to let it go. I think I'm on that enough. I think y'all got it. We're going on to number 2. Let go of anything or anyone that weighs you down. Carol, these vampires out here stealing, right? These relationships that cause us harm and cause us pain. They can't live in this new light under the moon. The moonlight. You understand the moonlight lights your way. It lights your path, right? You understand that. So you're gonna have this twinkle, this double star here, right, with Jupiter. And I wish I had another one of these this size, but I don't. So just, y'all going to, y'all with me, right? Use your imagination. So they're coming together, right? 0 degree. I don't know if I can get to 0. 0.1. They're so close, right? This is twinkling, right? It's brilliant stars shine, and it's gonna light up the night sky, and it's gonna show forth all the little weeds. It's gonna show you all the little stuff that needs to be plucked up and pulled out. Come on, Stephanie, you planting and growing. You know what I'm talking about. All the milk is a farmer. You understand, sir? You pulling out, my king, right? You pulling out all these weeds, all this stuff that cannot live, because it can't live in you. And so one of the things that you can do, right, is number 3, meditate, right? So you need to meditate and listen to your own spirit. Look, what did your grandmama tell you? What did the ancient ones, what did the ancestors say? Baby, follow your first mind. This is what you need to do in this system, in this new season, right? Follow your first mind, right? Meditate, right? Follow your first mind. Meditate and pray. This is what we're doing in this season. Do all the things that you need to do for you, right? Getting away from negative people, negative voices, the ones that's asking you why you ain't come to church. Well, y'all donate to the what is the fund? The graveyard fund. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The cemetery rally. Y'all didn't think I knew. Yes, the cemetery rally. All them folks that come around gleaning for dimes, all that, right? And you have large churches, multi-million-dollar churches like Joel Osteen churches. They got the PPE, right? Y'all know he got the PPE, right? He got the money from the government, the COVID money. Y'all know that, right? And then went and bought a jet. But then wouldn't let the people in during a hurricane. Y'all right? Y'all know that, right? Getting away from those systems where you go in, mamas and daddies, we all go in, right? I'm looking for my stuff. I don't see it. But you go in and you give your last, right? You give your last, right? And I don't see it. But anyway, you go in, you pay your all, you give your last, and then what do? Go buy a mansion, go to St. Bart's, go to the Seychelles in Africa, go to Tanzania, honey, and shoot up all the animals. Go on safari. That's what they do. But yet you starving. You give your last, you starving. This is why we do what we do with Craft Organization. You see what I'm saying? This is why we do what we do. Craft Organization is why we feed our people. You hear me? It's why we feed our people. We give. We feed our people, because you can't expect other people who want to subdue you. We're going back to the scripture, right? Slaves, obey your master. You can't expect those people to do for you. This is why we have to arise in the season and do for ourselves. Thank you to everyone who's already donated. I appreciate you so much. Thank you even to those of you who've gone above and beyond and are Jatan sending us mass. Thank you to all of you who donated to my birthday party, Donnie and Jatan, Stephanie, so many of you. I don't want to leave anybody's name out. Blind Guy Corey and Laquita over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You guys are so beautiful and so amazing, right? Donnie, who's on there singing, honey, for the birthday party, right? And so this is why we have to do. We have to come in and we have to take care of our own people. So it's this new mindset, African mindset, this spiritual conscious mindset where we are woke and then we arise to do the work that we must do, right? Now, so we have to meditate, right? Meditate and listen. Follow your first mind, right? Follow your first mind. Meditate and listen. Go within and listen and be silent. You know, I would not have bought her a couple of years ago because I would have thought this was witchcraft. I went to seminary. But now I embrace it and I understand, right? I understand. I understand who I am. I understand my purpose. So meditate. And I wouldn't have meditated because, you know, meditation is demonic. All those stuff, lifting it, peeling back, because you peel back, it's like onion, you pull back one layer, you got to keep looking and digging and pulling back another. You just keep digging and then something else will come up. So, and you question it as it's popping up. Because it's not just going to pop up while you sitting there meditating, although monkey mind, it is going to pop up. Right. But it also pops up when you're driving in your car, when you go get your latte, while you sitting getting your vegan food, or you know, when you're in the grocery store and, hey girl, I ain't seen you at church lately. It's gonna pop up, right? Oh, you think you're too good to hang out with us now? Right. I am. I'm really not. But I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you do have to get away from people, right? Certain people who are bringing you down, who are negative, who, if someone is still you in your circle and they're still pushing drugs and they're still telling you come hang out, smoke a little, you know, do a little this, that, you got to get away from those people. You can't stay. And I'm saying that, you know, I've already told the story about my mom and all that. If you're an alcoholic, you got to get new friends. It just is what it is. You just can't go around those same old people that'll bring you down, right? So now we're having, right, this light, which is so amazing because you had the total eclipse, right? You had the total eclipse, the moon, right, and planet coming together. You had that happen, and now you're having another eclipse of sorts called the, you know, the grand conjunction. You have those two come together in Pluto and Jupiter and Saturn. It's amazing. You see how this continues to show. It's going to continue to show and come and come and come again. The so above, so below. It's going to continue, right? The earth, the universe, the you know, the stars are going to continue to give us a symbol and a sign in the sky of what we should be doing socially and politically, but also within ourselves. Okay, so that's why we're going within. Now, number 4, it's important how you welcome this in, how ritual, you know, the things that you need to do in your mind, right? Is remain calm, right? Remain focused and have a really high frequency and vibration. Whether that's through music, singing, meditation, laughing, watching fun movies. We watched Jingle Jangle. Have y'all watched Jingle Jangle? Have y'all watched it? Yeah, y'all better watch Jingle Jangle. I'm just telling you. We talked about singing bowls. I'm going to leave a comment. I'm going to pin a comment after, as soon as this video is over. I'm going to have links to singing bowls. I'm going to have links to prisms, because you can use prism. I want a prism, Lord. And yes, it is Amazon. And I do get a small commission if you click on the link, if you purchase something. But you know, I'm talking about small like pennies, but it's okay. Pennies add up, honey, baby. We ain't pennies in the season. So if they are affiliate links, but no, this video is not sponsored, just to be clear. All right, so now, so here's the thing. So this is the mallet, and some of you already work with singing bowls, but if as you hit it, if you want to quiet it, you just wrap your fingers around it, okay, and that'll quiet it. Now to make it sing, you rub around the sides. You hear that singing? Okay. All right. So a singing bowl, I got this one from TJ Maxx. Yeah, I got this one from TJ Maxx. And so you all can get one of these as well, right? You can get one of these. I have linked on Amazon, so it's there as well. All right, so we're gonna put this back over there. But I love that. Okay, so all those things. You can do grounding and earthing, right? We talked about a little bit this the other night because Jatan asked this question, and this is why we're doing this video. Because you know, I'm here to serve. So whatever you ask, your wish, look, get the wish box ready. Your wish is my command. So whatever you ask, my wish, your wish is my command. So if you ask for a video, right? That's how it works. That's what I'm saying. All right. So, right. So grounding and earthing, right? Getting out in the sun in nature, walking barefoot. Y'all do know that if you're in my group, Your Voice, Your World, you do know that 80% of the people who have died of the masks issue, y'all know what I'm talking about. YouTube don't play with certain words, right? So those, 80% of the people who died had a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D. Where do we get vitamin D from? The sun. You hear me? Yes, you can get it eating plants and all that. You can get it from supplements, but you get it from sunlight. So this year, when I was doing all those videos about taking off your shoes, taking off your socks, and walking out in taking off your socks. This is a clean one. I had to keep socks in my office because I do get cold. But yeah, taking off your socks and walking out in nature. Yeah, when I was doing all those videos, you can go watch those videos. That'll help me out. Well, when I was doing all those videos, y'all, I didn't know. I was just following the spirit. So back to follow your first mind, right? Back to listening your inner guidance. I didn't know. I was just doing what spirit told me to do. I'm doing all these black women out here doing all these videos, holding up my shoes and all that beautiful stuff, and didn't know. I'm just doing what spirit is telling me to do. Grounding, earthing, getting my vitamin D. Do you hear me? Yes. And so, getting out in nature. And so it's going to be very important because you are literally protecting yourself. Fasting. Very important. Now, Spirit talked to me this morning about fasting. For those of you all who were on the, know I was trying to get the lives yesterday and I just couldn't get the live. We had sort of a situation going on, some stuff cropping up. I just couldn't. I had to take care of some stuff, right? Family business, personal stuff. Just seemed like it's out of nowhere, this stuff's popping up. And I'm like, but this is what I prayed for. I actually prayed for a resolution to some situations. And this stuff was just, yesterday it was like bombs popping off, like and then you put out one fire and you deal with one thing and then something else is happening. And I'm like, what? See, I can't deal with it. Look. And I kept thinking, okay, this is going to take an hour. It's going to take 30 minutes. Okay. And so I kept trying to reschedule the time, that we were going to do our sharing and time together. And it was just like, at the end, it was like, it's not going to happen. And then I was so worn out and just so overwhelmed. All I could do was come on and tell you guys I love you. And I love you guys and I appreciate you. And so Spirit was warning me, because today I didn't eat this morning. I actually didn't eat until like 1 or 2 o'clock. I didn't have an appetite. Don't call that fasting. That's not fasting. Fasting is when you really set an intention. Come on, y'all know if y'all went to Holy Ghost churches, y'all know if y'all had to fast in the Baptist church, like you did the Daniel fast, whatever, you set an intention, a purpose to fast. Because you're depressed or you're upset or you got overwhelmed because stuff's going on. That's not the same thing, right? That's not the same. It's not fasting. Fasting is when you set the intention, I'm going to go without food for this specific amount of time, for an hour, for 30 minutes. I'm going to skip lunch. I'm going to skip a snack, right? Like Lent, for those of you who understand Lent in the Methodist Church, right? I'm going to do without a meal, breakfast. I'm not going to eat breakfast or lunch. I'm going to eat, or I'm going to, especially if you're diabetic, you got certain health issues. You have to be careful. right? So your fasting may be, oh, I'm going to only eat certain foods. I'm going to stay away from certain things, right? I'm going to eat more fruits and vegetables. So you have to, watch your sugars if you're diabetic or, have other issues and concerns, but you want to fast and set the attention. I'm going to fast from 8 to 12. I'm going to fast from 12 or 7 at night. I'm not going to eat anything after 7. Or I'm going to fast on candy. I'm not going to eat any sugar, right? I'm going to fast on that, those things, right? And set the intention, be intentional, and have a specific time when you're going to do it. I'm going to fast all day, right? On Wednesday, it is a fast. You're telling yourself, and your family is aware, right? See what I'm saying? Okay. It's not, they upset me last night, so I couldn't eat today. It's not the same thing, right? Right. So you understand. So eating fruits and vegetables, that's going to be number 7. We're down, actually literally down to number 7. Let me review. 1, let go of old negative limiting beliefs. Watch Milton's videos, a video on business, but it'll also help you in changing your mindset and reinventing yourself. He's doing a whole series on reinventing yourself. Please go out and watch all 3 of those videos if you haven't already. All right. And you just click on Milton's name or put Milton Craft, Man on a Mission, and you can go over there. 2, let go of anything or anyone that weighs you down, that weighs us down. Old vampires stealing relationships that cause us harm and pain. 3, meditate, right? And listen to our spirit. 4, remain calm, focused and have a really high frequency of vibration, whether that's through music or singing, meditation, laughing, watching fun movies like Jingle Jangle, right? Ma Rainey, I think, has a movie out, on Netflix. And then there's one, I think, on HBO. So it's a lot of good stuff out there right now. Go back and watch The Matrix. Go back and watch I can't think right now, but Wakanda. Go back, y'all know what I'm talking. Black Panther. Go back and watch that. Watch stuff that's gonna uplift your spirit. Be careful, fast on media, fast on negativity. Get out of all these groups with this stupid, foolishness that they have going on, and get into you some positive spiritual groups, right? Do that for yourself. Get around some positive spiritual people. I did that this week. I've been deleting people on Facebook left and right. That's been part of my fast. So I don't have to hear all this foolishness. I don't have to hear all this stuff that brings me down, right? So 5, grounding and earthing, right? The socks, right? I talked about, taking your shoes off and socks, going outside. I know it's cold, depending on where you are in the Western Hemisphere. I know it's cold, but that's okay. You can just stick your feet out of the window. You can still, even on cold days, even sometimes when it snows, you still have sunlight. Peek your head out, right? Bundle up, take care of yourself, peek your head out, or open all the curtains and windows in the house and sit in the sunlight. Okay. Very important. That's number 5. Number 6, fasting. Fasting on social media, fasting on food, certain foods, staying away from meat, right? Fasting, right? All those things, but setting an intention that you're fasting, not just my stomach wasn't feeling good, so I didn't eat, so I'm gonna count that as a fast. Nah, boo. That ain't it. That ain't. Spirit already talked to me this morning. I already got flustered this morning, so I'm just bringing it to you. All right. 7, eat more fruits and vegetables. This for the last couple of mornings. Well, every morning anyway. I really like eating grapefruit or bananas. Look, those muscle bound bananas. Who was I on talking about? Well, who was it? One of y'all. Who's I on Facebook talking about muscle bound bananas? Don't get those muscle bound bananas. Stay away from them. Okay. Them big thick bananas, they about this thick. Girl, how about a big old thick banana? That thing looked like a grill. That thing has so much muscles. I was like, is he lifting weights or what? So yeah, stay away from them. But in the morning, I like to eat bananas. So intentional on my fast, because I'm just trying to fast breakfast and maybe through lunch, but then I have to have something. And I have to have dinner. So I've been eating in the mornings a banana, a grapefruit, and an apple. So that would be my breakfast, right? So I'm putting that and drinking like at least 2 glasses of water. I try to do 3. Sometimes I've only made it to 1, but I'm trying. And the grapefruit is right liquid. So that's good. Number 8, have a set. We're on to number 8 now. So having a set of rituals on a daily basis, whether that is through prayer or meditation, or even through a spiritual bath, whatever it can be your time at your ancestral altar. I don't know if you can kind of see parts of my ancestral altar. This is my bowl that I use to work with the ancestors. This is actually what I use to serve them foods. So this is the bowl and this is their plate. It's reserved just for them. Okay. If you're going through a situation where you've had a loved one or relative to die or pass away in the season and become an ancestor, please leave out a bit of food for them, because they don't know what's going on, right? They don't know where they are. And I joked with my husband about this today, but literally it's the truth, because we can laugh. Girl, laugh, honey. The first person, they talk about, because I'm gonna use this word, but I want you to put brackets around it. So they called your ancestors witches, right? And that they were doing witchcraft, and they had the Salem witch trials. So all this stuff is going on, right? All right, all this stuff is going on. So when your ancestors, one of the first people they reach out to, especially, right, if they were in a religion, one of the first things people they reach out to are who, right? The mediums and people who can hear. I don't like the word witch. I just think it's somebody else calls you a witch, and then you're gonna take the word on witch. Nah, that ain't me. So you want to call it something derogatory because you don't understand it. So people who can hear and see the ancestors, and people can hear and see spirits, right? I've been able to see spirits since I was a child. For me, it's just natural and normal. It's not, it just is, right? Here's another bowl, because sometimes, oh, sorry, baby. Depending on the ancestors, they like a little snack or they like tea or other things. So I'm listening to my spirit. So this is theirs, right? I have a whole ancestral box. If you've been with me on another video, or if you took my class, which you'll have like information about my class, just email me, myrepackjourney@gmail.com. So it sits here, all right? And then they have water. And this is all dedicated to them. There's actually some water still in here. Yeah, y'all can see there's actually water still in here. And they leave water all the time because I like to do libations as well. So that's there, right? Having things like this, and this is really the age of Aquarius. You got this, which people thought was a water bearer, but it's actually wisdom, consciousness being poured out into the world, right? So having things like this actually are part of my ritual, because they help me get into a meditative state, help me to remember who I am, right? What other practices? When I pray, I've talked about this. I don't know if I've talked about this, but I've talked about these beads before. But I like to pray, and I sit them on this old candlestick. I like to put these beads around me because they remind me of the ancestors. So they're these beads, and they are the elephant, right? So elephant is for prosperity, abundance, right? So I really feel close to the ancestors. And so sometimes I'm led to pray, and sometimes I'm just with these on, or sometimes I'm just led to pray and focus on them, right? Focus on these beads. Just focus on them, meditate on them, right? And yeah, you'll probably see some of the tags still on them, because I don't want you to break your bank. Go look in your jewelry closet. Go look in your grandma's jewelry closet, your mama's jewelry closet. But this was like $2. Y'all can see that, $2.59, because I get them from yard sales, or I get them. You just got to cleanse them, y'all. Just cleanse them. And literally, I cleanse them with a little Dawn soap. But you just take your sage and you just cleanse them. All right. So put this back down. Also, during the season, I have these prisms that I got from not Home Goods. We have a home store, Burke's Outlet. I don't know what it's called, But hubby probably knows. But I got these. I'm scraping the tag is still on them, but I've had these for a while, for over a year. And so I'm meditating with these in my meditation time, right? I'm sitting with these because this, for me, represents Jupiter and Saturn. Sometimes not everyone, but some people need. We're, in their number 8 on their rituals, right? In my meditation time, sometimes you need visual representations. Not everybody, but I do. And it helps me to visually play with these and meditate with these. So I'm bringing prosperity and wealth into my world by meditating them and honoring, right? Honoring this. If I were doing this as a moon practice, I would just honor, right? Use them and focus on just the moon and whatever it's doing, right? And if I'm doing total eclipse, I'm just focusing, just acting it out, what's really happening, and praying and just honoring the spirit. I'm asking for wisdom during this time, asking for abundance. It's a part of my ritual, right? I'm asking for wisdom, asking for guidance, allowing the sacred guidance to come into my spirit, allowing myself to be filled by the glory and the beauty of the Most High. So I'm going to stick on my finger paper. Yeah, doing that, right? Another part of your system, right? Of your ritual, using crystals, right? So using crystals, gemstones, using these things. I had more crystals somewhere, but we didn't go live last night, so it looks like I probably, sorry about that, I probably moved them. So using, your gemstones and the crystals, right? Whatever you're led to do, even if you're led to use rocks, whatever you led to do, just use it, right? I love cinnamon, so I usually have some type of cinnamon bar or something. And I'm going to come back because in the comment, I'm going to post a comment and I'm going to have links, as I said, Amazon links, affiliate links. I do receive a small commission for these gemstones and crystals, so you can purchase some, right? And if you purchase them through Amazon and you buy from Amazon already, that does give me a small commission. It does help me. Taking your spiritual baths, right? So I love taking spiritual baths, right? So I use Epsom salt. I'm going to have links there for your Epsom salt. So you're right. So the Epsom salt, even if you're doing a shower, y'all, you can still do Epsom salt. You can still use your salts, your bath salt. This is going to wake you up. It's going to clear up your nose. You're going to clear up you put Epsom salts in your bath, Epsom salt. It's going to clear up your nose. You're going to have tissue or an extra towel. Stuff's going to be running, right? It's going to open you up. It's a part of my practice, a part of myself. A part of my self-care, right? Having those self-care spiritual practice, doing your spiritual baths, adding essential oils to your bath. This is a pink salt. You can add pink salt, which is also beautiful. Now, this is just a regular pink salt. I got this from Ross. I also have a link for Amazon if you'd like to grab it out of Amazon. But yeah, pink salt, having your pink salt. For a long time, Five Below had the cubes, which I love those, the cubes, but I haven't been able to find them in a while, right? So yes, those, doing your spiritual bath, putting that in your bathtub, putting it in, you can even, if you don't have a bathtub, you can still put it in your shower. You can even put crystals in your shower while you're showering, right? Right? And I did buy this one on Facebook Marketplace. And I washed her down and did my whole rituals and cleaned. I literally washed her with soap and water. So, yes. But depending on your crystal, there are different ways. So look up, when you get your crystals, look up how you're supposed to cleanse them. All right. Now, essential oils. I use these in the diffuser. I have a whole video on how I use my diffuser. I also make natural scents to spray, in my house. So all this is a part of your meditation rituals. I turn on, right? So you want to have candles, right, around you, even in your bathtub when you're taking a shower, using your candles. Oh, it smells so good. I have some candles also down that are going to be linked for y'all. So come back, look at the video. This one is lemon cilantro. Got this from TJ Maxx, right? So this one you're gonna want your white candles are good. Your white, your clear quartz crystal can be good if you don't have, you know, any other crystals. It's okay. Just having that one. Michael's has some nice crystals as well. I'm gonna have a link. But I talk about my diffuser, how I turn those on. I like to turn those on when I'm taking a shower. I like to turn those on when I'm meditating, when I'm in deep prayer. Right? So all these are just tools, right, to use during your spiritual practice. If you don't have anything but water, that's okay, right? But I know many of you already have some of the things around the house. Or if you'd like to buy them, like I said, I'm going to have the link below if you want to just research them. Put them on your Christmas list, on your Kwanzaa list. There you go. Use water, right? Because I do libations. I go out and talk to the ancestors. Use water. I use my sage and Palo Santo. Like if y'all saw me last night, I was doing this, right? I don't really like to burn a lot of sage because smoke itself makes me have allergies. So I have allergies really bad. So one of my allergies is smoke. I used to work for the fire department, and that was one of the reasons I had to quit, because I would have to go out and do training exercises using fire. And for some reason, I have asthma, so it takes my breath. Another reason I have problems wearing masks. So you're doing your right. You're doing right. I'm still doing this. All right, as if it's smoking, but you can definitely light it if you'd like. You can also use Palo Santo, which I have as well, right? But there's still, even just like this, it still works. I'm telling you, even just like this, it works. Just do it all over your body, all over your house, all over your room. And even lighting it and leaving the windows open during the day and having all the the windows open, letting the light in, having your windows open, and then lighting this. I could still do this even with my asthma. I could still do that and light it. And don't be surprised if stuff doesn't come up when you're lighting this, because sometimes the blocks are within us, right? And so we're lighting these so those blocks can come up and we deal with them, right? And make you cry, make you whatever. When you're taking your baths, I said this the other day, you can drop essential oils in your bath as well, guys. You can drop essential oils in your shower as well. Okay. I like to use when I'm doing my baths, a very clean soap, either a cocoa butter soap, shea butter, black soap, right? We going all the way back. This is lemon verbena. It's been sitting in my bathroom because I love this pretty package, so I haven't opened it. It's hand wrapped in Portugal. But I use this as well in the bath. And this one is, as you can see, it's lemon verbena. Okay, it's lemon verbena. Got this for $3 at TJ Maxx. I also have it linked below. I'm going to have it linked in that first comment. It's going to be a pinned comment that you can see. So lemon verbena, right? Using these natural scents, these natural soaps. So you can just allow the pure spirit to come in and you're not distracted, right, during your prayer and your meditation time or during your spiritual bath, right? Using dry flowers, that's another thing. Anything the spirit leads you to do. If during your, I have these old fans that the mothers used to use, the ancestors use. If you have a fan from Africa, send it to me. You don't need it, girl. But I'm saying, if you pick it up, these are the ancestors just sit in the church and fan with them old. We got an old picture that hubby has, and I meditate a lot on their pictures in our kitchen of the ancestors standing in front of the old church, the old man scratching his head and lifting up his head. I just remember that, and I honor their guidance and their wisdom. I honor their sacrifice. I honor them, right? So in your rituals and your prayer meditation, honor them, right? Honor them. And if you want to know how I pray, I actually have a video on ask. Right? Ask for what you want. Go check that video out. I tell a story about an angel visitation that I had. And so, yes, I sit and meditate and I pray, and visitations happen and show up. When I'm dealing with this, usually what happens is I smell smoke even though it's not there. And I have some personal things around smoke. And so when those ancestors show up with the smoke, I know they're there, right, to give me a message. Dried flowers. I'm going to show you this because this is, just having dried flowers around. I have dried flowers here. Like I said, I do have allergies, so I have to be careful with some of the flowers. Using herbs, sage and ginger. Asking for wisdom. Allowing prosperity and abundance to come into your life, allowing wisdom to flow, asking for the answers that you need around a particular situation or relationship to heal your body, to heal yourself. I do this one a lot. When anyone asks me to pray for them, I'm usually going right then into a meditation to ask Spirit, what does this person need? I had a friend that passed away from the mass one. The funeral is tomorrow, the wake was today. And I began praying and I was speaking to the person's cells, but it was very quiet and I couldn't get a response back. And so that was an indication for me by the time, they called. We were asking people outside the family. It was, it was already sealed. So, but you can do these practices and then you can ask for these answers. They're really powerful, and we, often experience healing. People have often been healed because of the prayer and the meditations that we do. So, all right, number 9, y'all. We moving on. Number 9, because I love the spiritual baths. I kind of stay on that for a while, y'all. So anyway, but we moving on. I hope y'all getting some out of that. Number 9, get out of your comfort zone. That kind of goes back to 1 and 2, limiting old beliefs and let go of anything or anyone that weighs you down. Number 9, get out of your comfort zone, right? This is the season that we're in to get out, move out of your comfort zone. Those of you going to Africa, I bless you in the name of the Most High, because you got to get out of your comfort zone. Those of you who are taking on new religions or doing new things, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You ask Milton if you're doing a new business. He's an awesome business consultant. You got to do new things. You got to learn something new, like how to sew or do. You got to get out of your comfort zone, right? You can ask Shaitan. She's here, right? So getting out of your comfort zone. Blind guy and his wife, their life, talking about getting out of the comfort zone and doing amazing things, right? Regardless of what's going on with you, regardless of what you might think is deficient about you. Because, honey, the gift that you have that's unlocked, that's hidden within you, that needs that hidden potential, it's all about the season is unlocking the hidden potential that's in you, unlocking that door, coming into your wisdom, breaking away the veil, going behind the veil, going behind the curtain, and seeing who you really are. You're not going to get that through a book. You're going to get that through sitting and reading yourself and honoring your own system, honoring your own spirit, connecting back with your own guidance system. And then when you're instructed to do things, get out of your comfort zone. I mean, one of the biggest comfort zones for me that I had to get out of was I always liked to write. I didn't like to be in front of the TV. I didn't like to be in front of the camera. And so to do YouTube, first of all, the ancestors tricked me because I thought I was just coming on YouTube to do thrifting and then talk about thrifting. Ha, they got me. So I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to get out of that fear. I had to let it go, right? And so number 10, we made it, guys. I thought I had 11, another one. But number 10, number 9, get out of your comfort zone. Number 10, set powerful intentions. And we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. So setting powerful intentions, because the winter solstice itself, it's powerful. December 21 is extremely powerful. We're going to talk about that more tomorrow because it is the winter solstice. It is the day when so many religions use as their holy day, right? It's the time and the season of Christmas. This is why, even though really Jesus was probably born in like April or something, right? because the time of the taxes. Let's go back to that. They've used this so-called pagan holiday to create Christmas, right? And so to have you caught up in commercialism and worshiping their pagan god, all of those rituals that you're doing, you're really back into their system. But even with that, those things are based on our old systems, on Ra, right? The sun. It's the longest, it's the darkest, the longest day of darkest day of the year, if I can get that out right. Okay. So remember, tomorrow is a beautiful day. It is a day that comes alive. If you are pagan, I don't know, what you may be. We welcome everybody, y'all. Everybody welcome up here. But if you are, then it's a time that fairies and nymphs and all this, come alive. This is that season of magic, right? Of magic. It's a very magical season. And then even for those of us who are believing in African wisdom, and understand that much of what we believe comes from, right, our old belief systems, right, our ancient systems, right? Aquarius is built on the water bearer. Should I say anymore? You got Aquarius is based on the water bearer. Who are the water bearers? The women, right? This is divine feminine. This is the age of the divine feminine. This is the age of the woman. This is why you got so many people coming out um, against Dr. Jill Biden and so many other and Black PhDs. It is that time, right? And the water bearer, is the symbol for the age of Aquarius. Where do you get the water bearers? Who are the water bearers? The women carrying the water on their head. Africa. Come on, Paula. You better tell somebody the truth about where all is coming from. Do you hear me in this house? If you hear me in this house, go on, put one, and you know what I'm talking about. Okay? We're going to talk about that more tomorrow. Setting those powerful intentions and making your desires known, right? And then number 11, because I am going to put this down here because I think it's important. Number 11 is then act on the wisdom and the guidance. I'm typing if y'all hear that, y'all, that you are given. Y'all inspire me. Okay, so that's number 11. Y'all, who got another finger? Put the number 11. Okay, I'm putting all my fingers up. Y'all see with the one. Right. I don't have 6 fingers, so. Ah! 5, 5, five fingers, 5 toes, all beautiful, beautiful numbers, right? Act on the wisdom, right? I kept getting 1, 2, 3 at the beginning of the season. And this is time to 1, 2, 3, right? To begin again. 1, to do it again, right? To go back to the beginning, to start it over again. So when you're getting a new business to do, new wisdom to do, move to Africa, a new call, right? A new vision, new prophetic vision in your life, your birthing full of purpose and vision, which is the season of Sagittarius. This is why all these beautiful things happen under the sign of Sagittarius. You're going into a new year. All this happens in Sagittarius. Then you have to, number 11, you have to act on the guidance and the wisdom that you have been given. You hear me? You can't just get all this wisdom and then not act on it. You must act on it. You have to act on it. That is the last and the final step. Follow it out. Follow out the process. Be true to the process. Be true to who you are. This is a season I'm in. This is why my channel has shifted and reshifted again, right? For the last time, y'all. For the last time, we in here now, right? On this path of purpose, because I was just so trying to hide from this, trying to hide from who I was, trying not to tip around and not. I post something about numerology, numbers every now and then, trying to pull back. I had done it once before, come out and, really shared all these things once before about spirituality and consciousness, and got beat up, and I didn't really trust my own internal guidance system. I really didn't. I was learning, and I was like, I need to learn more. So I kind of went in, put the cloak back on, and went to seminary, went back to church, did all those things. So if you do that, I don't look, honey, baby, I understand because I've been there. But I hope for you that you don't go through what I went through. I want you to trust yourself. I want you to trust yourself in this season. Really trust the wisdom. Even when you don't know, I want you to trust that the Most High has something amazing for you. And so then act on it. That's what I'm doing. I'm acting on it. The Most High has us in the season, has me in the season, you in the season, really acting on, right? Faith without works is dead. So you got to act on it. You're told to do a certain thing, to live a certain way, to go to a certain place, right? To order your life like my, right? To order your life through these new principles in a certain way. So you got to act, you got to do it. You can't just talk it. You got to do it. How many of y'all understand? You got to do it in this season. One things I didn't share, I do want to share two things when we're going back up to having this set of daily practices. I share, if I can get it, one of the links that I share is to this beautiful meditation necklace. And so I wear, right, my necklace when I'm meditating and the beads. So if you're getting the guidance to meditate, you need tools. You know, you can get them. I got this one from TJ Maxx. Also got my daughter one. So, right, just concentrating and focusing, right? As I focus on one attention, right? My one intention has been for the season that I wanted to raise over $10,000 by my birthday for craft organization. So now I moved the date. I want to raise over $10,000 by January 1. So I say as a powerful, you know, how many ever beads on here? I think it's like 100 and something beads, but I say over and over again, you know, I have already manifested over $10,000 for craft organization to be able to feed people, to be able to repatriate home and to extend our operations to Africa, right? So I say that, and I say that same thing mantra over and over again. So using mantras and just saying that over and over again are very important, right? Act on it. You're being called to meditate, act on it. Meditate, right? Do it. And then for me, one of the most powerful things that I do this even when I go in the bathroom, because this is sitting in my bathroom. It's just, right? I talked about this a minute ago. That's our feet, y'all. That's what the black is. But anyway, this sits in my bathroom. Got this also from a yard sale, but every turn, it doesn't matter where you turn her. Okay. If you need to take a picture of it, go ahead. But no matter where you turn her, you're getting a different view of the angels, right? So I like to keep angels around me. I usually paint them gold. And so whether it's listening to music, right? Let that be your meditation. Dance. Get up and dance. Let that be your meditation, right? Listen to music. If you play music, pull out your instrument. You haven't pulled it out in years, pull it out. Whether you pray, right? Pray. Do what you must do. Pray in this season, right? Hear the bells, right? We just talked about the crystals. So the bells, the crystals, the prisms, the singing bowls, whatever you need to use. You write in your journal. And yes, read books. Absolutely read books. Write in your journals, right? Create beautiful things every day. I love this is one of my favorite journals. Write in your journals, right? And I think that's it. Yeah, I think we got all of them. And so this is just a reminder for me. So if you're led when you're out to purchase something, purchase it. You know, it's a yard sale or a store or even on Amazon. Go ahead and do that because these things, you don't know why they're being led to you. It may be a gift for somewhere else, or it may be something that you're led to. This thing was less than like $1. You're led to use this as a symbol of what you need to do. And so when I'm in the, you know, TMI, but when I'm in the restroom, instead of me in my mind letting my thoughts wander, right? Because we have problems with our thoughts wander. Instead of letting our thoughts all wander, I can meditate and focus on her, on these angels, right? and I can meditate and focus. And each turn gives me another idea of something that I can do, right? To calm my mind, to calm my spirit, to meditate on beautiful things. And look, if you melanated, get you some melanated stuff. I'm just saying. Just saying. I know y'all think I'm crazy. I love y'all. So I hope that was clear. I love you guys. There's so many beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ways that we can recognize the spirit within us, and we can come into alignment with this higher frequency and vibration. Come into alignment, right? Meditation is going to be your most powerful one, and then listening, just coming into alignment with all that is, and just listening from within. This is the season. This is what the new age brings. It brings an opening and an awareness, right? A consciousness that we are to listen to our own internal guidance system rather than being pushed and pulled by the system that is outside of us. For so long, we've allowed the media and we've allowed people in society and church to tell us what to do and how to live. We've hurt so many people, Black, brown skinned people all over the world, right, by one tiny rule: slaves, obey your masters. We've hurt women with these misogynistic ideas and principles. So many different things to rule and lord over them, to beat them into submission, right? What did Oprah say in the movie, right? All my life I had to fight. It's time for those systems to end and to be gone, right? It's an end to those systems. Now we're coming together as a divine masculine and the divine feminine, and we're walking together as one. You hear me? Walking together as one, together in a way that we have never experienced on this earth. Back, right? In present day, but I'm talking about we've experienced before, but we haven't experienced it since. That's what I'm trying to say. The Garden of Eden, since our people rule the world, we haven't experienced it. The divine feminine and the divine masculine in balance and harmony. Hotep, in balance and harmony together, right? Get out your onks, right? Honey, I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do. Some of y'all going to sit naked under the moon, but that's y'all. I'm just saying it's too cold. Not crazy. Smile says, hey, Ruth Breaker, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, right? Sorry, has a down to earth, Dom. Sorry, has a log into my other account. All right, Dom, so glad you are here. Wow, that's wonderful. Yes, let me go back up. Hello, kings and queens. Hello, Veray Lumery. Love y'all. Thank you so much. So much. All right. I'll say family. Yes. Love it. Appreciate y'all so much. Hey, I'm loving this topic. You're so on point. Hey, y'all in the chat. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. I love you. Sister, brother. Hey, you told me that the last time. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Let me pronounce it right. I want a single bowl. Just can't justify the money for it, girl. And I got this one from TJ Maxx because I love a good sale. So, and it came with this pillow, right? Came with this pillow. So it's just beautiful, right? But look, set that intention that you want, hold it, that you want a singing bowl, and let it come to you. I've really, literally asked for different things. I asked for a chef set. If you go and you look at my videos, you'll see I manifested a whole chef set of pots and pans from a literal actual chef that moved and left because he had to they transferred his job, and he didn't care about the money. He's in a very affluent neighborhood. And I was just out and I saw some stuff, some computers, and I was like, well, let me look and see what kind of computer is sitting outside on the curb. And I manifested a whole chef set of pots and pans and all kinds of stuff from this guy because the homeowner, he was like, well, he moved and he left all the stuff and he was like, do you want it? And I was like, girl, yeah. So I almost knocked the man down trying to get stuff. But I was like, are you sure? And so we had to sit it aside and hubby and I came back and got it. He left it for me and hubby and I came. It was nice stuff. We used it, new stuff. So you can, Jackie, you can just set your intention that you want to manifest a singing bowl. I like the big ones. I love to have a big one. But, I need a singing bowl room, honey. So I'm gonna manifest the house and everything. Gotta have a meditation room. Gotta have a meditation room. Yes, in my new house. Look, the universe in this season, your wish is the universe command. It's a very powerful time. You're in this. Write it down. Get what did I tell y'all? Get your journals, write it down, use your mantras and use your intention, use your mantras and say these things over and over and over. Get you one mantra. I have already manifested. Why am I using that language? I'm using that language and says, look, this bowl, you're going to get a bowl. It's just already coming to you. Don't worry about it. It's going to show up for you. Watch. So, I use this language. I have already manifested. Why are we using that language? I have already, because to the universe, if you say I'm wanting, then, or I would like to have, someday I won't, then the universe is going to be like, okay, your wish is my command. Someday you should have it. No, it's already here. You have to use the language. It's already here. It's already done. So my singing bowl is already here. It's already done. My meditation room is already here. I'm already walking on the shores of Tanzania, walking on the African Ocean. I'm already walking there. I'm already living in my best life in Africa, right? I'm already doing it now, right? I'm already envisioning it. What, eating watermelon all year long. I'm already doing it. So you have to you have to call those things as though they were. Call those things that be not as though they were. So you may not have it in your life today, but the universe doesn't know that because the universe is not bound by time and space like we are. They're not bound by a clock, right? They're not sitting there looking at their clock all day going, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? They don't operate like that. The universe is now. It's already created, it's already done. And we know that from creation because to the Most High, right? To all of the ancestors when they worked in coordination to create the world, to create the universe, right? They rested on the 7th day and said it was already done. So that's why you have to talk to the universe in a language that it understands, right? That's why we use numbers 1111, 333, because the codes of the universe are literally numbers and mathematical codes. So concentrating on numbers, 1111 numbers are also 333. The ancestors are with you. 2, you're never alone. It governs relationships. 7, completion. 8, which is the number of the age of Aquarius, is infinity. Y'all love numbers. See, this is what I'm saying. I study this stuff so much. And so I'm just putting everything back. Y'all know, if you remember, you already know. Ooh, don't this sound good? If you remember, you already know, child, that if I take something, I have to put it back. Hear that singing? Well, I can't wait till I get me one of them big old big ones. Bigger ones. Get me a big one. Where do I need to put this? I got so much stuff over here now. I'm talking to y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You're being given a gift and you are the gift. Let me grab this, honey. You are the gift. I'm a visual person. Y'all may not be. I need to spray paint her a little bit more. Give me some gold spray paint spray. Anyway, I yard sale. And if you want to know what that rallying is, it's allergy pills. That's what's in there. Yeah. I don't have kids, so I can hide things right now, but I don't have younger kids, babies. I have older children. But anyway, you are the gift, honey. You are the gift. You are the gift. Think about the age of Aquarius is bringing you a gift, and that gift is you. Woo, that's good. Let me write that down. Honey, somebody write that down for me. Put in the comments. What? The age of Aquarius is unleashing a gift. Bringing you a gift, and that gift is you. You are the gift. So you need to get into your own wisdom, get into your own self, and go within. That's this season, right? All right. The building fund. Somebody said the building fund. Y'all, I knew somebody would know. The building fund. Yes, the building fund ain't built a building. Look, building fund ain't built a building yet. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Get these superpowers, honey. Clutch your pearls and get these superpowers ready. Girl, you ain't never lied, honey. Old stuff, old people trying to maintain the status quo. Keeping up with the Joneses. What are all those words? Keeping up with the Joneses. Take it until you make it. We ain't got time for none of that. We here. It's already done. This is the season that we in right now, honey. We listening on the wisdom that says you ain't got a crown. Make you one. This is what we in right now. You ain't got a crown, baby. Make you one. Make you a crown, honey. Make you one. You ain't got to worry about it. Make your own crown. Mine more pretty anyway, honey. That's what I'm saying. Make you one. Do what it. Let it do what it do. Make it do what it do. You don't have no beads. You all those old necklaces that you got. I'm sure y'all got some beads. Go. You don't have money to justify. Go. Make you a neck. Get you one. Look, I bought this at a yard sale. Honey, put this on your neck. That'll make a good crown too, though. What? If y'all see it again, you saw it here first. Put it on your neck and count, right? I know y'all got pearls. I know y'all got some pearls, right? Put it on your neck and just pray with it and pray, right? Pray, right? Pray. Count and pray. This is the season we're living in. We in the use what you got because it's already done. Powerful story. Let me see if I can reach it. I'm gonna tell you this story. Y'all, if you see behind this rubber band that's tapped on this belt, this belt is gonna work. All right, I just knocked my books down. That's y'all fault. I wanted a new camera, so I can't show you my camera because it's not in here right now. I have a Canon EOS 560. So what happened was I found this camera. It's a Canon. Y'all, it's just, I need to dust my disc down. Anyway, y'all all right. Y'all at my house, so y'all fine. So I wanted a Canon. I wanted a camera, and I didn't have the money. So I went to Bibles for China, Bibles for China thrift store, and I saw this, and it was $4. Y'all see that? It was $4. Okay. And so it was half off day. It was a half off day of 75. No, it's half off day because I paid $2 for it. Okay. Yeah, I paid $2. And so I got this when I saw it. And it doesn't work because it's the old one. I don't know if I can get it open right now, but it's the old one. They left the film in it. So, and I would use this to meditate and to pray on me having a new camera, having a Canon camera, which I know the ancestors and my husband had already said, you really don't need a camera because now I use my phone. We use the camera for shoots for like, if we decide we're going to, which I'm really thinking about bringing back the magazine. If anybody wants to write for the magazine, please email me at myrepatjourney@gmail.com. Okay. If you want, because I'm thinking about bringing this magazine back. Okay. There it is. So there is my repatriate journey. Email me and connect with me, okay? If you want to write for the magazine. And if you look on Facebook, there's a magazine. It's called Beautiful Soul Magazine. But I didn't have the people to write for the magazine, so I wanted to write about this content, this spiritual content. So I put out one, and then I couldn't get enough people to do the magazine again. But anyway, so I began to concentrate. That's another story. So I began to concentrate on this and focus on it. I did what the Spirit told me, get the camera, start to focus on it. And voila, now I have my camera. I'll have to show you in another video. When we come on live together, I have to show you my actual camera. But you can look it up. It's a Canon 560. This is how Spirit works for me. Because see, if it was me and I wanted a singing bowl, I know how to do. I would set that intention, honey, and then I'd be walking around with a regular bowl out of my kitchen doing like this until my bowl came. Girl, she crazy. Honey. You hear me? That's me though. See, she would do some things like that until it comes, until it show up. Anything metal that you got, if you got anything that's metal, it's gonna sing like this. So if you got anything that's metal, it's gonna sing. And you may have, because I had a singing bowl and didn't know it was a singing bowl. I had picked it up from a yard sale. I think I ended up selling it. I can't find that thing in the world. It's either packed up or sold, but anyway. All right. I'd be in there. Yes, honey, we'd be in there. Status quo is the facade that hinders progress, says Blind God, his wife in their life, and that is the truth. Look, we are changing your mindset is necessary to move forward. Like I said, you need to go and check out Milton's channel because he's talking about that. Reinventing yourself, changing your mindset. This is the season for that. It's a beautiful thing, right? Exactly, Blind Guy's wife. Right. Woo! I dropped down from the bushes on that one. Yes, hey y'all. I don't know what I said, so you gotta tell me what I said. Greetings, Roots Reggae. The universe needs you to let go, and so it can offer you what your heart really desires. If you believe, you must let go, right? If you be lie, right? If you be lie, right? You must let go and know the truth. Is the very nature of belief is a lie. Let me tell you, because this is the season we're moving out. We're talking about belief and believing in old structures and old systems, old religions, old things. We're moving out of a system of belief into a system of knowing. Let that rest. Let that rest. I know some of y'all been here for 2 hours, and I appreciate you so much. I'm making up for yesterday. I'm making up for lost time, y'all. Let that rest. We're moving out of a system of belief into this age of Aquarius, which is a system of knowing. And that's why they want to keep y'all apart. They want y'all to wear the mask. They don't want y'all to congregate. Boo, honey, sir, kings and queens. They did not want y'all to have an age of Aquarius party and be out here partying like it's 1999. They didn't want that. So they had to keep you apart. One thing about these old sweaters when you buy them, I got this one from the thrift store. Hey, pretty though. It's antique. I wore all my antique stuff today because the ancestors are with us, right? My earrings, my antique bracelets. This is definitely circa 1980s, might be even 70s because it's got this. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, you're moving out of a system of belief into knowing. Thank you, Jaton, for reminding me of that. I told you our queen is on it. The queen, Jaton, be on this stuff, honey. I can't wait till she started a YouTube channel. Well said, Jaton. Absolutely. Look, Milton said, well said. Yes, right. That building fund, Donnie. Donnie, you know about that building fund. You know about that building fund. Yes, right. It's that building fund. The building fund. The cemetery rally. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Woo-wee. I just reminded my kids to pay attention to their physical action, to how people make you feel when you talk to them. I just had the same conversation last night. Pay attention to their physical reaction, to how people make you feel when you talk to them. I had this same conversation with my kids last night. It must be in the air, Stephanie. It's got to be in the air. It's got to be. It got to be. There's something going on in the atmosphere. So above, so low. Yes. Building fun. What? Yes, that building fun. Get you in trouble every time. And ain't built nothing. Ain't built nothing. They got this building fun. Ain't built a building yet. The building they ain't about to tear down. And ain't built no more houses for the people in the neighborhood. Don't have a feeding program. Don't have a clothes closet. You got to go to the other side of town to the other folks. My color shirt, y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to go to the other folks to get you a food basket. Because we don't do that over here. And then if they do, they looking at you crazy. And why you need food? She knows she worked. All these, you don't know what people's situation. You don't know how many people they feed. You know that they taking care of their grandchildren and grandchildren, and then they gossiping and all this other stuff. This is why with craft organization, why you don't see a lot of pictures. Because I had somebody to talk to Milton and I about this, and years ago, and you don't want to embarrass people by constantly putting up their faces every time, and we've done it so much now, people know us, that a lot of times when we are giving out food to the homeless, we'll have police escorts. We'll just have police driving around with us, right? And because they know us. It is what it is. You don't have to take a picture of everybody's face and embarrass them and put them on a sticker. And we got to do better, y'all. We got to do something different, right? Hello, y'all. Hey, y'all. I love how kind y'all are to each other. Hey, I love it, right? Greetings, right? Greetings, because we love each other. Y'all, I'm going to go through these, honey, because, they're crazy. We all know about that building fund. Stephanie, gate mouth. Every time I think about that, sis, I think about, every time I think about that, I laugh, honey. Yes. I'm about to cuss out, right? I'm actually laughing out loud, reminiscing about all these funds, honey, these building funds, and all these funds that we done. Child, say a blessing, opening prayer. Ain't nothing but a spell. Woo! And standing in the pulpit. Bless me, Lord. Come on, somebody. Standing in the pulpit. Sometimes, not everybody. Having done some of the dirt that they do before they get there with the folks, with the ushers, and with the mom and the folks on the usher board, and the mamas and the honey. The foolishness that goes on. Y'all ain't got to tell y'all the foolishness that goes on. You know that stuff. Cleanse but this is that season where all the stuff is being brought to light. Joel and hubby, what's the other guy's name? Work with Joel and cheating on his wife again. Used to be the wrestler guy. Used to come on TBN on Saturdays wrestling with the folks. Done cheated on his wife. They gave him a church. He didn't pay the church stuff, the rent on the church. I mean, all this stuff, y'all. Nope, we ain't having it. Nope. No. Have not watched it. You hadn't watched Jingle Jangle. Y'all had to get on Netflix and watch Jingle Jangle. It's easy to become distracted, says Milton, when you are not calm and in control of your own, right? It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get off. It's easy, right? It's easy. And so at 12 o'clock, y'all, we're going to welcome this new age. I ain't going to be on here with y'all. I don't know. I might come back on for a minute and go, woohoo, welcome to new age. We'll see. We might do 11:59 countdown. We're not going to stay till 11:59, but I might do 11:59 countdown. I don't know. I ain't promising, so don't hold me. I want to sing a bowl. Yes. And so we talked about setting intentions, right? I love y'all comments. Everybody, Donnie, everybody, all y'all, everybody. Jackie, everybody, Milton, y'all, Stephanie, everybody, Jatan, Roots Reggae, look, everybody, y'all, Bijou, everybody, y'all, beautiful island girl, all your beautiful, 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 beautiful comments. Blind guys wiping their life, Brenda, everyone, even those still who over on Facebook. Yes, All right, going through these really quickly. That right. So good to see you, sis. So good to see you. Hello, kings and queens. Yes, yes. Hello. Glad to see you all. Yes, thank you. I took a bath last night and I'm doing another one. I feel better, right? Those spiritual baths. Yes, they will do it every time. They will do it, right? Yes. Miss you all. Well, I love you. Miss you too, sis. Thank you guys for being here. Nice. Yes, right. All right. So I just found, what do you say? I just found out yesterday my spiritual mother is Oya. Oh wow. That is beautiful. Wow, right? Just going through the comments, y'all. We're gonna end this. That's wonderful, down to earth, right? Beautiful. Sorry. It belonged to my other account. All right, I'm back now. All right. Glad you're here, sis. I figured that was you. I figured that was you. I gotta tell your spirit, hey y'all, it was me down there. Yeah, I figured that was you. Oh, oh, you gotta edit. Oh wow. Okay. I didn't realize we can add sauce to our shower. Yes, you can. I add sauce to my shower. I just put it on the shower floor or in the corner, especially. I'll put it in the floor, especially. And then I'll leave some outside of like my shower. Like leave this little thing outside of my shower. And then at the end, because you cleanse yourself, right? Take your bath, you know, cleanse yourself all over your body with your soaps, right? Cleanse yourself, right? And then at the end, you want to sprinkle this and just let it steam. And that steam is still going to rise, and then do your prayers. Right. So cleanse yourself, rinse yourself off, do all that with your regular soaps. You know, coconut, shea butter, black soap, lemon verbena, all those natural soaps. This is what I recommend, is my preference. And then bring this in at the end and then sprinkle it, right? Sprinkle it on your floor around you and under you, because I pick up my feet and put it under me. And then just let it soak and just let that steam, right, saturate and flow. And you, girl, it is wonder. I like the rocks better for the shower. I will say that. I have to use a lot of this, but you know, it's not that expensive. So, and you can get this from Walmart. You can get it from even Dollar Tree. You know, you can get, I may not get pink soap from Dollar Tree, but they have lavender. They have all kinds of, they have lavender and they have the Epsom salt. You can get mineral salts, just right. Really, really nice. Having a bowl of this and hot water and just putting it in the bowl and letting the steam come up is also good, right? Of course, I love essential oils. I love essential oils. Let's see. Yes, Epsom salt can be used, absolutely. Sea salt. Sea salt is another good one. Because I do sea salts and mineral salts as well. You know, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I end up putting them on my roses, so I end up running out of the sea salt and mineral salt. But if you got sea salt, you got just a can of sea salt. A lot of us cook with it. You could just take that and sprinkle. Do what you got to do, honey. The spirits understand. Sage gets rid of bad energy. Right, and it's gonna depend on your spiritual beliefs. It's gonna. I don't know what I said. Sometimes I say things in the video, it's not quite what I mean. It's like you talking and whatever. So, or you know, it's gonna depend on your spiritual beliefs. So I try to say what I believe. For me, sage, when I say sage is a protector, what I mean by that is if they are negative, it's gonna draw those negative spirits out. But it's also a protector in the sense of when you're drawing those spirits out, it's protecting you because they're not going to be able to come back in as long as that sage is going, because they're going to be drawn out. So it is a form of protection, and it's going to depend on you. So everybody's spiritual belief and thoughts are going to be okay. Their spiritual thoughts are going to be as wide as the ocean and as wide and as deep as the ocean. And that's okay. Isn't that the beauty of it though? It's the beauty of it. So just know that, right? Everybody's going to believe something different. That's going to be okay. Right? Queen F, you are looking goddess today, honey. No, I do. I do. Shannon, let's it do's what do's. Let's it be what it be. I'm just saying. I have to. You know what I'm saying. You know, oh, you know what I'm saying. A little something, something for the world, honey. Yes, those seeds. We plant those seeds, honey. Yes, I was watching with you and hit delete. I don't know what y'all talking about. My bad. You. Oh, my bad. Okay, got it. Claim it. Yes, claim it. Right. Yes, claim it. Right. Claim it. Claim it. It's already done. So when you're saying something right, powerful that you want, see it, hold it, know it. Even if you have to hold a regular bowl, see it, hold it, know it. And you have to hold a pen or you have to hold a stick, just hold it and know it. And it is already done. It's already done. So that's the way the way I run this thing. You see what I'm saying? These spiritual beliefs. So that's the way I do it. Where is my bowl? Yeah. So hold it. Hold a regular bowl and say, I already have a singing bowl. I already have it. I already have a singing bowl. Right? Already making music. And I'm telling you, this stuff works. Before you know it, you will have it. You will actually have it. And you'll be like, you may not even remember. You'll be like, oh my. Remember when I was asking for a singing bowl? See, it happened. Stuff like that. Okay. All right. My sleep has changed. Is this part of the age of Aquarius? Yes, it is. It is. Part of the age, your sleep patterns change, headaches, dizziness, nausea. My sleep patterns have changed. Waking up in the middle of the night, 3 3 3 11 11 8. It's your ascension, you're ascending, high frequency, wanting to be alone, pulling back. Even though this is hibernation, you'll have that sense even more knowledge coming to you, knowledge about yourself, knowledge about other people, knowledge and wisdom that you didn't know, that you hadn't even concentrated. You may even have an irkling or an inkling. That's the word I want to use, not an irkling, an inkling. I'm telling y'all in these videos, y'all. Anyway, inkling to do something different or do something new. You might have an inkling, right? To eat grapefruit. And you don't you don't even know where that comes from. Because I used to hate grapefruit. My grandmother was old and she used to eat grapefruit. I was like, oh, thought it was the nastiest thing. Then put sugar on it. Like if they bitter already and then you got to put sugar on it, I don't know. That's how I used to be. Inkling, you get an inkling to buy that camera, right? Because you want to manifest it. You get an inkling to go out and just pour some water libations on the ground, not on concrete. You got an inkling to do that. Do it. You got an inkling to go walk it or drive around in a certain neighborhood, and then you find whatever it is you're trying to manifest, right? Like those pots those chef pots. I got a video on that. Go just look for Synolve chef manifestation story, and you'll see it. So it's a beautiful way to manifest. Sacred geometry is why I like succulents. I love sacred geometry. Yes, I love numbers and sacred geometry. Although I failed geometry once. I think one semester I got like a 69 in geometry. I used to hate geometry, but now my problem with math is that I see numbers dance, so I would get distracted. So if you're writing on the board, you ever watch one of those movies? I can't think of the name right now. And you watch one of those movies. If you watch Jingle Jangle, you're gonna see him working with working with sacred numbers. You're gonna see him working with numbers, and I would do that, and people would work with numbers on the board, and the numbers would float in the sky air, and they would dance, and I would be so distracted because I would be daydreaming, looking at the numbers, trying to figure out what they were doing. So I ended up getting that 69. But I majored in English because I didn't understand. It wasn't that I wasn't good in math. It was just that I didn't understand that the numbers were talking to me. And I didn't have anybody to guide me through that. Now, when my children started, my son majored in physics. And he does a dual major from Dartmouth College. He majored in physics and math. Okay. Graduated in 3 years. So when he started doing that with math, my husband was there and he was able to guide him. But I was there to guide him through the part of the fascination and love with it and just wonder. He was just wonder. He was just awestruck by numbers. So, this is why you need good parents, you need good people in your life, you need good guides, right? Like me. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. And for being over with me on Facebook as well. If I don't come over, to Facebook, like I said, it's just because I'm having that problem with every time I move this, that it kind of wants to blink out on me. So that is why. But yes, so sacred geometry is absolutely phenomenal. Let's see if we got any more comments. Oh, Laveda says she's about on Facebook says she's about to go late earthing in her yard, right? Yes, that's beautiful, right? That is absolutely beautiful. What's your YouTube handle? Okay, Laveda. It is guides, right? Oh, y'all. Like me. So it is let's see if it'll do that again. Guides, right? Like me. Why is that doing that? All right, when I get off, I'll tell you, Laveda. Oh, well, maybe I can tag you. Laveda. There you are. Okay, there it is, Laveda. So I put that up there for you. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's just YouTube. Didn't like that. All right, so spirals. Yeah, I love spirals. I love spirals. I love shapes. I do. I used to cut out paper. Anybody else? Cut out paper, right? And make spirals and shapes and all kinds of stuff. I love it. I love it, Stephanie. Stephanie, yes, the fingerprints of the universe. Absolutely. Right? That's beautiful, right? The fingerprints of the universe. What's your number? I want to ask you something. Oof boy. I tell you what, oof boy, which I think I need to put you in timeout. Ask Milton my number. Do that. All right. Okay. What? We watching. Right. We watching. But I tell you what. Oh, there it is, Laveda. It's showing up now. Synolove on YouTube. That's me. Synolove on YouTube. Just type in my name, Synolove, and you can come right to me. And if you look on my page, I actually have the YouTube link on my page. You can just come right over. But my name is just Synolove, just my first name. So, all right. So let me put you in timeout. All right, guys. Let's see. Yeah. Girl, that third eye. Go on, open that third eye. That's another beautiful thing that you can do in the season. All right. Anybody got any questions? Because I think we have exhausted. I'm gonna let y'all go rest. And I will, yes, do a separate video on just the moon. I see now I didn't even get to my new moon information. So I do have some stuff just for the new moon. You want to harness, but just to say, you want to harness this power, okay, as just a less lasting thought, right? You want to harness this power of the season, of the two, Jupiter and Saturn, of the two coming together. You want to harness this power. So you want to invoke the power of the season, and you want to release, right, any negativity in the season. And one of the rituals you want to do, whether you put it in a bowl and you burn it, whatever you do, put it in a bowl, throw it away, whether you release all the things from this season, whatever you're doing, old negative thoughts, habits, and you release it and pour out water as you're releasing it, is another thing that you can do, right? Meditating on this, releasing that, and just invoking the power of the season, invoking the power of the new age, invoking this power of allowing yourself to align and arise in this new season as a new person. That is really the true secret. Listening and going within, right? Listening and going within to get your wisdom and your guidance. Listening to people you trust to get your wisdom and your guidance. Building this new spiritual community of consciousness. This is this new guidance, right? Now, all the things I shared in the video tonight, I am going to, like I said, leave the links below. So if you want to purchase some of those things from Amazon, then you will be able to do so, right? You're going to be able to purchase those. And I do get small commission. And I do mean pennies. That ain't on there. I don't know why I'm holding that up. But anyway, journals on there, different things, right? But you get a journal from Dollar Tree. But I'm just helping y'all out with the list. Y'all can't say I didn't give y'all a list, honey. I've been working, doing my stuff, honey. Grapefruit is one of my favorite. Lemon, orange, my favorite. These are empty, so I always keep these in here for our presentation purposes. All right. So I'm going to leave a pin comment, and I'm going to leave all the affiliate links as soon as this is over, so you can come back to the broadcast. And when you come back to the broadcast, please leave a comment, because that does help the algorithm. It helps you to know that y'all were appreciative. You know, y'all were really liking the content and soaking up on the content. So help your girl out. That's what I'm saying. All right. I'm just getting here. Hey, Kaylee Sam. I'm just getting into this. I'm so excited. Yay! So happy. Woohoo! We got a new spirit in the house. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, this spirit, this age is bringing in all kinds of people, y'all. So it is what it is. It's bringing in all kinds of people, because the planets are aligning, the great conjunction, the new age, tomorrow, the solstice, all of that's happening, and it's beautiful, right? I'm here doing a lot on my end and prepping my spiritual bath. I love a spiritual bath, y'all. I told y'all. All right. So I'm glad you all enjoyed all of this. I hope you all got my 11. Those of you who are on my email list, I will send this out to you along with the links, so you can have them. And I'll send the 11 things out that you need to, that you can do to usher in this new shift. So please, you'll see my email, myrepatriate@gmail.com. It's scrolling across the bottom. So if you want to receive that, it's a part of the newsletter. If you want to receive an email from me, just email me at myrepatriate@gmail.com. Okay. And you can email me, and I will send you a copy of all of the 11 rituals that I talked about tonight. And I will send you out a copy of, or information with all of the links as well. But please, I'm going to have the links pinned in the comments, so please come back and check for that. All right. So, all right, guys. Any questions? Let me know. Anybody? Any questions? If not, honey, we gonna adjourn. We're gonna adjourn. We're gonna close this ritual down. Now, perform all of the rituals that you must perform. All right. Do all that you must do. And what I mean by that, when I'm talking about the rituals that you need to perform in this house, when you come in this house, hit the like button. Do your girl a favor. Perform that ritual. Hit your like button. Give me the thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a dime. Go ahead and subscribe, y'all. Go ahead and subscribe. That's all you got to do. And then join my newsletter. You hear me? Join it at myrepatriate@gmail.com. It's just scrolling right across the bottom of your screen. All right. And if you would like to give, right, if this has been a blessing to you, we're trying to feed people in the season. If this has been a blessing to you, please consider sharing a gift to via Cash App. All right, to Craft Organization. Now, I didn't get any super chats. Perform your rituals. I'm just joking with y'all. But yeah, so now let me talk about real quickly about that, because the reason I say Cash App is because Cash App does not take anything, right? They don't take a percentage. PayPal takes a percentage when you do give via PayPal. They take a percentage. And then YouTube, when you do a super chat, or if you do anything you do with YouTube, they're going to take 30%. So I'm just telling you. So if you want to give, you really want to give, you can help us feed people through via Craft Organization. Be a blessing, right? It will really bless us. It really bless us and be able to bless others. You can also consider You can, of course, hit that join button, because that would also help, right? Hit that join button, right? And you can receive exclusive behind the scenes content and member discounts. I'm really trying to work on this, because what we really want to do is have our own community, and that's going to take money to build our own community, to build, I'm pricing it, to build our own community offline, so we can say the things we want to say and not have to worry about working around this algorithm. Okay. Okay. All right. Remember the links, because I'm going to put all the links, for merch and all those things. I'm going to pin a comment. Remember that. And also, you can share a gift via Cash App. Don't worry about the just on pound Synolve if you want to support Black media. So I'm sorry, $ Synolve, which is my name. So you can also share a gift. If this touched your heart in some way and you just want to send me a gift, I receive it, because I'm in the receive. I had a hard time receiving, y'all. I had to work on my receiver. This is why I've been meditating with her, because I had to work on my receiver. And this is also why I had to give her gifts, because I was working on my receiver. Okay, this is about me. I was meditating and meditation, and most times I was like, you have a problem. One, I did that video on ask. I had a problem asking people, right? For with Craft Organization, we would just do our own money. We would just give our own money. We didn't worry about other people giving. I've talked about that before in another video. And so now I ask, right? So, and those of you who have already given know how much I appreciate it and I love you. Okay, so there you go. All right, so I had to shower her with gifts, because I had to learn how to receive when she receives the gifts, like the necklace and this necklace, and I also gave her a crown. So I had to be able to, and before she wore the crown before I did, months before, I had the courage to come on before you, to be my inner child, to allow my inner child to come out, to allow my imagination to pour out, to be who I truly am on the inside, and to show that to you all with my crown and all my little regalia, all that, and fanfare. I had to first do this, right? So above, so below. I saw what I saw the spirits in the heavens doing, crowning in their glory that they're doing with Saturn and Jupiter. I saw that in the spirit. And then I'm able to now to crown myself, right? And allow myself to be crowned, and allow myself to wear my crown as a part of what's going on in my inner self. Those of you, if you've been through some traumas, you understand what I'm talking about, because you got to understand how first to wear that inner crown. You wear that inner crown on the inside, right? And then, sorry about that, y'all. Then you can allow yourself to flow in the spirit of the Most High in everything you do, everything you say, right? And that's the season where we're in. We're aligning, right? We're aligning. Our true self is coming into focus. And everything, right? Our physical selves, everything, like Saturn and Jupiter, they're aligning and coming together to form one star, one powerful, the star of Bethlehem, to form that beautiful star. And so above, so below. That's what's happening in your life, right? Everything about you, the way you talk, the way you act, right? The things you say, the clothes you wear, the crown, right? All of that is going to be aligned, and it's going to be outward, an outward appearance, an outward glory that is just it's just a reflection of the inner glory and the work that the Most High is already doing in you and through you as you. All right. This is the season. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Remember to perform all those rituals, right? Remember how much you are loved, right? Remember how much you loved it. Remember, right? How much I love you, and just how amazing I think you are. I know you are, right? This is that season, okay? All right. You, okay? If no other things are to be said, then we shall be adjourned, okay? And so you know how we do hold hands, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Y'all know what we do. The rituals that we perform. Our mantras. You. Honey, baby, you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. You have everything within you to do all that the Most High has called you to do. You are chosen. You are powerful. You are loved. Honey, baby. You know why? Honey, baby, because you just are. Now go be, all right? Go be, go be, go be your powerful self. Go be who you are, all right? Share the video. I love you guys. Perform your rituals. Hit your thumbs up on your way out if you didn't hit on your way in, all right? All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in another video real soon, probably tomorrow, all right? Love you guys. Night. Happy solstice. Happy great grand conjunction. Happy new age Aquarius. We in here, y'all. We in the age of Aquarius, and it is beautiful and wonderful in our sight. All right, guys.